Are you a midlife woman who feels like you're running on empty? That you might drop all the balls at any minute? Everyone wants a piece of you. You're exhausted, overwhelmed, maybe even burnt out. I hear you. It's very unpleasant, to say the least. I've been there myself when I was a lot younger. And this is a really common thing that my clients report to me. And I do have 3 very important questions, really crucial questions for you to start asking yourself right now. And they form part of the many questions and discussions that I have with my clients. Hi, I'm Wendy Dumaresque. I help women to reset and rise, midlife and beyond, and create the life that they dreamed of with a lot more energy and joy and from a place of passion and purpose. So it is my mission, to make sure that women don't fall through the loops and lose everything that they have worked for so far in their life, personal life and their career. And I don't want you to. So one of these questions is, they all seem really simple on the surface, but when you start to think about it, it's a really good way of starting to regroup and understand where you're at and why you've got these energy drains. So, number one thing to ask yourself is, are you listening to when your body whispers, slow down? Or are you pushing that mental override button and just really pushing through it? Because I get it, having been there myself, you're busy. And it just feels like there's not enough hours in the day, but it's having a cost on you, obviously, otherwise you would be feeling a lot better. So this is, absolutely crucial because it puts the power of your life back in your own hands when you start to listen to your body. I do spend quite a bit of time with my clients to help them understand the whispers of our body and mind, because they're our little red alert buttons. And so that's one thing. I'd suggest you get a pen and paper and just start to take some notes. Give yourself a bit of time, time out when there's no one else around, so that you can start to nail this down a bit. So a second question that I often ask people, and this is also a result of the fact that, as well as a heart-led success coach, I've also been a healthcare provider, Natural Women's Health Solutions, for 30 years. So, I work with a lot of women over the years, both with their health but also their career and so on. So, is your diet and lifestyle suitable for a peak performance? Because that's really what life is about. It's our performance. We don't get another go, as far as I know. And I've worked a lot with athletes too, and that's where I started adopting this view that if we want to do well in life, we have to make sure our diet and lifestyle is suitable for high energy, low inflammation. I started working with people to reduce inflammation probably over 20 years ago, so it's nothing new for me. Because when you've got inflammation in your body, sometimes from dietary, lifestyle or whatever, it can really give you foggy thinking and low energy and just feeling really out of sorts. And the other thing is, it can really affect your hormone balance. So a lot of women blame good old menopause hormones for feeling so crappy, but often I've found that hormonal imbalance and hormonal havoc, whether it's earlier in a woman's life or during the perimenopause and beyond, a lot of that's due to stress, dietary things that are not working for you anymore, and not enough self-care. And the dietary in particular is incredibly important. So as far as the third thing, have a real serious think about, what did you say yes to this week that actually drained your energy, that made you feel like someone's come along and moved you away from feeling good and you can't get back there? And what have you done you know, this week that you said no to that might have actually nourished you. So these are what I call the yes/no audits. You know, it's really great to just keep a note of what am I saying yes to, what am I saying no to, and that can be, you know, people interactions. It can be not taking on, you know, overtime when you're too tired already. It can mean maybe saying yes to something that really lights you up. I mean, I actually do some really great processes with my clients about what their values are, you know, what really lights them up. Because if you're doing things, you know, for most of your day that you really hate, you're going to feel not very happy at all. So one of those, you know, things that I say to people, if you can't change what you're doing for your day job, and that's not an issue for me because I've loved my career all this time, but, you know, there's other things that impact on your life as well, then find something that really makes you feel fantastic that you can do even just once a week, or preferably more, even daily. For example, you know, I started harmony singing again in midlife. I just love it. It really lights me up. And it's been so great socially to have, you know, a common connection with people around something that's so light, and helped me get through some really interesting times in life. So, you know, what can you do yourself, you know, that's going to be your non-negotiable self-care happy time? You know, what can you do? So they're just three of many things that I discuss with my clients when I'm helping them to reset and rise, midlife and beyond. And I work with people to help them really carve out their best life ahead, and to keep doing what they love doing instead of crashing and burning. So what you can do, if you feel aligned with this message, you can pop your details, just go to the Learn More button or link on this page, and you can book a free strategy session with me. Now, why is it free? Now, a lot of people say, why are you doing a free strategy session? Well, the first thing is, it's not a free coaching call. We are not doing coaching. With a strategy session, we're looking at what's holding you back. You know, what do you love doing? You know, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself? And how do you want to get there? And do you need help to get there? Because, you know, I've always had coaches and mentors myself. Otherwise, I probably would have gone down the gurgler years ago. And yeah, so on that call, you know, I also do a free strategy call because I only have openings for so many people each month. And so that I can service my new and existing clients, I don't want to overbook myself. I want the best results for my clients. And that comes from when I am taking care of myself. So pop your details in and we'll catch up. And we will see whether it's a great idea to work together or not. Either way, it will be great to meet you, and I'll look forward to seeing you. Bye.